What's up, Sales Ascender? Sean back at you here. And I'm just curious, have you ever had a client who's like, oh man, could you just do this for me? Or could you just do this for me? And they continue to scope creep a little bit and they just over push the boundaries. Like you give them an inch one time because you want to, and they try to take a mile. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a very simple technique when it comes to high ticket sales that you can turn all of those little things into IOUs. Stay tuned. What's happening, Sales Ascender? Sean here back at you with another high ticket tune-up. I hope you're doing really well today. I am doing great. And I had an awesome question come in from Huey. Huey asked this. He says, Sean, I keep running into scope creep with my clients. How do I fix it? Right? And so the question is, or let me put you in the situation. You have a client who says, hey, I need this. I need you to review a video. I need you to write up some copy. I need you to deliver me these widgets, whatever it is. And it's completely out of scope every single time, and they continue coming back at you and trying to get a mile out of an inch. So you know, maybe in the past, because you have a big heart and you want to serve your clients, you give them a little bit, and they come back and they say, man, could you just do this for me? Could you just this for me, this for me? In my world, it happens to be, could you review the sales call, right? Reviewing a sales call takes a ton of brain power. It takes a lot of time. And so what I tell them, like, so here's the technique, right? So if this ever happens to you, this will be super powerful. This is, remember, only for good, never for evil, and make sure that you have the right intentions and that you truly want to serve people. Because if you're just using this to manipulate people, then you shouldn't be listening to me at all. But the first step is create a situation out of it, right? And so the one that I typically go to all the time, super valuable, somebody will come to me and say, Sean, man, I really need some advice on this upcoming sales call. And it's something that's completely out of the scope. So like we agreed on, I was teaching them how to install a prospecting system and how to learn sales through a process. He comes at me saying, Sean, I need this extra thing. So it's outside of the scope, right? And so when it's outside of the scope, I say, okay, well, that's awesome. Congratulations on the upcoming opportunity. Here's how I create the situation. I say something like, when is this meeting going down? And they're going to say, oh, it's coming up next Monday. And then I turn and I say, oh man, that might be a problem. Let me call you back, or let me get back with you. Just hang on. If you're in messaging, you say, hang on, let me hang on. And if they're on the phone, then you say, let me call you back in just a second. And then you get off the phone or you stop chatting with them, and you come back and you say, hey, yeah, I can get this done. I just had to reschedule a whole bunch of stuff on my calendar. So now I've created a situation to where they're like, oh my God, like you went and changed your whole calendar around to do this for me. I kind of feel guilty and bad that I asked you because I know it's outside of scope creep, even though we never discussed that. And now you've mentally created an IOU. So you create the situation and you bring the resolution. And I say, hey, that may be a problem. Let me see if I can reschedule some stuff. I'll call you back. Hang up the phone. Or if you're in Messenger, say, hang on, I got to go check my calendar. I'll be right back. And then you come back and you say, hey, I was actually able to reschedule a bunch of my stuff so that I could actually do this and fit it in for you before the time. I know it's kind of outside of what we agreed to. You can even say that, totally fair. And then they'll say, holy cow, I didn't even know that you're going to do it. Now, remember, on your calendar, move something around, at least one thing in that area to make sure, because what we want to imply to our clients is that we're busy all the time and that we're going above and beyond to deliver something that's going to be of way more value to them because it's specific and custom versus like a package that you sold to them or some widgets that you're trying to get them or whatever. But when you create it that way, then you say, okay, so you create the solution saying, hey, this could be a problem. I got to go check my calendar. I'll get back to you. And then just don't give them any time to say, no, don't do that. Just quit. Stop talking with them. Go move something on your calendar. Come back and say, hey, I had to move some stuff around on my calendar. I'm going to be able to fit you in within that timeline, right? That's the resolution. So you create, so how you stop scope creep and you turn each item from scope creep into an IOU is you create a situation saying it's going to be way outside of the work you got to do, and go move something on your calendar, come back and say, I just reset all my calendar stuff, and then do the thing and make the delivery. And you've created a situation and you've brought a resolution. And now they're going to remember that the next time they come to make an investment with you, or even if you're up against competitors, they'll be like, whoa, do you remember Sean? Like he actually changed his whole calendar around to help me do that one thing, because it's a situation that's been created in their mind just because they asked you for some scope creep. Like, it's a really powerful sales move, and I hope you put that one in your world today. That's a complete spin kick. And Steve even said, that's great, man. Yeah, Steve, I hope that helped you, brother. Definitely use that. And if this is valuable, obviously smash that like button, share this to somebody who can care, that could use it in their business today. It's a really powerful technique. And subscribe to the channel, hit all those notifications, do all that good stuff. Look, I love you. I'm so excited to see you. I'll definitely looking forward to seeing you next time. So have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.